Morning, everybody. Welcome to Lockpod Season 11, Episode 7. This is the Midwest's most dangerous podcast, and we're coming live to you from Lockpod, live from the Powered Indiana Lake County Studios.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Welcome back to you, too.
Thank you.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hi,
what's up,
Lynn.
Lynn?
I have an announcement to make.
Damn, man. It's
Whoa.
like super energetic.
Wait a minute. Is this an announcement?
Super energetic.
Is this an announcement that your dad knows about?
I've mentioned it to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
She's like, I have an announcement. This is
Yeah,
either
I'm having
you-
triplets.
I got like four.
What? Holy shit.
I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Notorious
Things are going
LMP
great.
has a big announcement.
Yes. My
Breaking
announcement is I need glasses.
Whoa.
Yeah, she told me that.
Apparently, I've gone my entire life with astigmatism.
What?
And
How does that even happen?
And I've got farsightedness, and I can't see anything close up. So when I'm in nursing
I can't see
school-
anything close up either.
Did you just realize this?
Well, okay, so in nursing school, I'm in critical care right now, which is the last class you take before you graduate, and we're reading EKG strips, and I'm like, I can't
You're like,
see.
Lindsay, you need to go to the
you
eye
gotta count the
doctor.
little boxes. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the eye doctor. I thought I was gonna have perfect vision. That's just something everyone struggles with. Nope, I'm getting glasses next week.
Yeah.
And not reading glasses. No, these are like all the time glasses.
Oh, no way.
So, because I can't drive at night.
No,
All the lights
that's-
are all blurry.
You look pretty with glasses, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, I picked them out.
Oh, you already picked them.
Yep.
You look pretty.
Oh, you've seen them.
Yeah.
You did know this.
Oh, I'm gonna wear
Yeah.
John's glasses now.
Let's check them out. Okay, let's see. All
Those
right,
look
let's go Lindsay Cam. First of all, John's blind, so this is
Whoa.
probably...
Christ.
I think we just went off the air. I can't see what I'm doing.
John, like, clicks the stop
Look-
feed button.
Looking
I
good.
think we need
Nice.
some
Looking
like
good.
air volume to like make
Notorious
Oh.
LMP. Looking
You kinda
pretty.
look
Big
like-
head.
like-
These are loose on me.
You kind of look like Superman. Like, you're going to be like Clark Kent before he goes into the...
You look
Yeah,
good.
you
So
come
that's
out as
gonna be-
Superwoman.
That's going to be the new look for Lynn's.
I can't see anything right now.
Yeah.
I need
Okay.
those back.
Get those back to John so we can keep the podcast rolling.
But yeah, so next week you guys are probably gonna see me with glasses.
With specs?
With specs.
4 eyes?
Nobody's
I'm
going to
look
laugh at you.
Smart as hell.
We're not going to laugh. We're not going to make fun of you, I
Are you
promise.
sure?
But, dude, I wear glasses all the time.
I doubt.
I happen to wear them.
Doubt. I doubt.
Well, it doesn't shock me that you need glasses, by the way. I mean, you're my daughter,
you
and
know
I'm wearing
what's-
glasses as we speak.
You know what's funny though is when I was in the second grade was the last time I went to the eye doctor, right?
No.
And I used
What
to
kind of crappy
Well, I was
parents?
gonna- yes, that's what I was thinking.
Shut up,
Like,
Lindsay.
way to go, Tom.
Making me look bad.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah, I
Shut
haven't
up,
gone since
Vesbar.
second
You don't like
grade.
digging in on this.
Yeah.
What kind of
Well,
shit is that, Lindsay? You don't mention that shit on the air. Like,
When I was a kid,
I didn't eat a lot either.
And they only fed me out of canned food, you know,
I
like
didn't know what a
canned
vegetable
pork
was
and beans.
my whole life.
I didn't go to the dentist until I was 25.
Second grade is what, like 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Se-
7
and now
to
you're-
30.
How old are
you? I'm 32.
2. All right.
Dude, our
You haven't
rule is
been to
I
the
don't know,
eye
20,
doctor
every
in
25 years.
25
Any quarter, every
she
quarter
wasn't walking
century.
into walls, dude. She was doing fine. God.
I mean, astigmatism. What's that? I mean,
Yeah,
how's
obviously,
that
I
even?
did okay. You know,
You know
I got
what?
through
In
most of
baseball,
nursing
she did
school.
suck at hitting the ball, though. I
I
couldn't
never
figure it
played
out.
baseball.
I know, because you couldn't hit. Like,
Hey.
what was
He
it?
wouldn't let you.
I did pretty fine for myself academically, you know, in nursing school
Mhm.
without being
Good
able
point.
to see anything. And but yeah, when I was a kid, I was I was so desperate to get glasses because I thought they were cool that I faked having bad eyesight, and they were like, "Mm-mm,
You're never going back to the eye doctor
nope,
until you're
that
32.
was a waste of time." And turns out I actually needed them.
All right.
You're going to look pretty.
I know
regardless, so.
they're Victoria's Secret glasses.
Nice.
Whoa.
We're looking
Hell
forward
yeah.
to the debut of those next week.
Apparently,
What do those
Victoria's
look like?
Secret makes glasses.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Good. Wow, lucky Brian.
Right?
All right.
Okay.
Hey, good show the other day, Vez.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Thanks
looked
to you,
at
John.
I looked at the lineup, and I was like, it's going to be a good show, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I really like when Jeff comes on. He comes on only once in a while, so he's great. Jeff Long, Assistant Chief of Police.
He's a
Very funny guy.
He's a
Very funny guy. And
he's
Phil, of
hilarious.
course, is
Was
great.
he on his A game the other day? Because he's funny as hell.
Yeah, Tom, what was your favorite part of the show?
The Kevin or Tom that you did at the very beginning.
Nice. Good one.
No, I actually I was out west skiing. Actually, I was with my co-host here, Kevin Smith, and we were
They vacationed
literally
without us.
we were literally getting ready to hit the slopes when the show went on, and I clicked on it real quick
Cool.
because I didn't want people to see me in chat and then start giving me shit. But I clicked on when you guys were going, Kevin or Tom.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
good.
like, oh man, I was like, you know, but I'm
we,
sure
we found ourselves in the hot tub by ourselves at one point, during the during the vacation.
Where the hell are you going with this?
I want to talk about our vacation a little
Okay,
bit.
all right.
And
I
I
mean,
was
you're
thinking
talking
to
about
myself-
us hot tubbing together.
We were hot
It's
tubbing.
a weird way to start.
I didn't know if that was one of the questions
Okay.
from the show. Would Kevin and Tom, who would be most likely to hot tub alone with another guy? And it'd be both of us because apparently that happened during our vacation.
For the next show, there you go.
Wow, what happened?
We had a
to
good
that?
time though.
Okay,
We had a good
So hold
time.
it. Was it last time you did Kevin or Tom?
right.
There was a plague of bad answers in the Tom segment, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
this one was a little.
Was it better?
I thought so. Yeah, we're gonna go through the questions for sure.
Oh, are we?
It caused problems in McDermott household last time you guys did that because I was like looking at my wife. I was like, "You don't even know me."
Oh,
anymore."
you might. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Well, no, I think what happened. Remember, Marissa had a show on, and they got the questions
That's
wrong.
right.
That's
That's
what
right.
happened.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
that was more trivia based.
Yeah.
This one was more theoretical.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's do some.
You gonna do them?
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. Okay, John, you want me to start with the first one?
Absolutely.
Who is most likely to cry at a movie?
Easy.
I agree.
What do you say?
I say you.
For sure.
Both went Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm emotional. Very.
And you've said it. Phil pointed out. You said on the show before about how like you cry every time you go see Hamilton.
Still.
Oh, he cries at
Still.
every Broadway play.
Tom, if you know Tom, he's a crier at theater and movies.
Yeah. And it's only going to get worse because I see my old man now. He's freaking crying all the time. I'm like, he's a
It's as you get older. It's
20
gonna
years
get
from
worse.
now, I'm going to be balling on Lock
Well,
Pod
he's
in the morning.
a sucker for the Hallmark movies. So
That's
Pops?
true.
Papa?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big Hallmark fan, and it's not high quality storytelling, but man, does he feel?
And the cool thing is, Lindsay, he blasts it so the whole house could hear it, which is wonderful.
Because he's deaf.
I did
Not
actually.
legally.
I found myself, however, I get teary-eyed once in a while while watching something. And have you seen that there's a commercial recently, and I don't know if it's a progressive commercial or something else. Maybe it's like about
the caveman
crying.
one?
No, about crying on the plane, and like they're crying. Maybe it's a
Oh, yeah,
United
yeah.
commercial.
Oh,
and people
yeah.
are all weeping on the
Yeah,
plane.
they're
I found myself crying on the flight home yesterday watching it. Yeah, so just a little bit.
Is that when you
Getting-
grab my hand?
across the guy in the middle?
Yeah,
middle
the guy
seat
in the middle is like, what the hell?
By the way,
So good job by Phil and Jeff on that question. They were right.
before we continue this segment, there's something going on in chat we are going to talk about.
Okay, good.
Gabe Whitley's in chat. Chuck Poland's in chat.
Oh, nice.
Talking about this. Is Tom going to debate Gabe Whitley?
Oh, good. 'cause
Nice.
We're
Well,
going to
we're
talk
gonna
about
going
both
to
of
talk
them.
about this.
Good.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Chuck Pullen and Gabe Whitley.
Oh man, and I've got such a great update on Chuck Pullen.
Every Tuesday and Friday. So.
Yes.
All right, what was the next one?
Next one was who would be most likely to go skinny dipping?
These are the easiest goddamn questions ever.
Do you want
Dad.
me to give my
Kevin
guess?
wouldn't go skinny dipping if his clothes were on fire.
Is that
How
true?
about that?
I would be very nervous about breaking the rules of the pool or like whatever the pool was posted. Whereas Tom would be like he'd be running
Oh, yeah.
with a cannonball skinny dipping.
Yeah, Kevin's
Yeah, so-
penis hasn't seen the light of day in like decades.
Wait,
That's
so-
not for that reason.
Are
Not
you,
for that
you guys
reason.
are assuming that skinny dipping is happening in a pool. I always kind of pictured skinny dipping as in like the lake.
The lake.
Oh yeah.
I'd be much more apt to do it if it was like the lake.
See,
No,
I would be
animals
less
live
apt to do
there.
it. I would
In
be
the-
thinking something would be munching on me.
Oh, see, I wouldn't think about that.
I would.
Interesting. So yeah, the pool, like the like the hotel pool or like the pool. But I mean, you have a pool.
Hotel
so you're-
pool. I've never.
I'd be
skinny
worried
dipped in
about
a
the
hotel
rule. I'd be
pool.
worried about the rules.
I would swim in a hotel pool after hours, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't skinny dip in a hotel pool.
Well,
but
and of course,
skinny
I'm
dip
sure you skinny dip at home all the time.
regularly.
Sure.
Right.
Because you've got a pool. All right.
Right.
Good.
And
All
a
right.
privacy fence,
And
by the
there
way,
you go.
which is the most important part of skinny dipping.
So chat, don't go, hopping
you
over the
can't.
mayor's fence
yeah, you would
in the
be
evening.
obvious, right?
All right. Next one was who had the most awkward first kiss?
Probably Kevin.
I remember mine. Sixth grade.
First kiss.
First
Holy
kiss.
crap.
Sixth grade.
Have you had a first kiss, Kevin?
Mary B. Yes. I was wondering if someone was going to ask that. I was
got
like,
3
Phil, if
children.
you say it, or Jeff.
It was when him and Jana married.
No,
Of course.
no. That was not. Yeah, Jan,
That was a quick,
lucky girl.
That was a quick no.
30 years old. That was
Kevin
my
just
first
started with
kiss.
his tongue out. Like, I
Well,
do.
This was an interesting question because I remember my first kiss, sixth grade. Mary B. Felt still love Mary. She's great.
I'm sure
Great
she
girl, went to
appreciates
great-
her mention.
She was.
Shout out to Mary, Kevin's first kiss.
Yes. And but I was thinking, how Tom always
Her
talks
husband's
about.
listening to the show like, what the fuck?
Tom always talks about the fact that he was like a real nerd until like after the
was.
Navy.
Not
So I was-
nerd.
fine,
Eh,
whatever.
He was
Yeah.
a delinquent.
Kevin was cooler than me for sure.
That's not true.
For
I was
sure.
a nerd too.
Dude,
But
get out of here.
question is, I was wondering now who would have the most awkward first kiss. Mine wasn't awkward. It was just like, oh my God, I'm kissing a girl,
Holy
right?
crap! I can't remember my first kiss.
Really?
Was it Carrie Hall?
Skank.
Oh wow! Now see, no one said that about Mary.
Don't say that about.
I mean, you want to talk about what if Carrie
No.
Hall's
No, don't stop saying her name. She's beautiful and
No,
lovely.
I said it
Not
about
according to your
Dad.
daughter.
Yeah, she has no. Lindsay's never met this beautiful young woman.
I
Just
need to
like,
clarify.
for God's
I was
sakes.
calling Dad a
Yeah,
skank.
you're calling
Okay,
Tom a
he's like,
skank.
thanks. I was
He's
like, oh my
I
God.
I don't remember my first kiss.
You should've-
What a slut.
Oh
Yeah,
man!
I don't remember.
Oh, you
my
were calling
first
your
kiss.
dad.
Yes.
I was like, holy
There's
crap.
been so many, Lindsay.
Carrie's totally listening. She's like, no, that was meant for me.
All right.
That was meant for my father.
So maybe both of us would be on that one.
So Kevin, you won that one.
I guess maybe, but
Considering I can't remember my first kiss, you win.
who would be most likely to have plastic surgery?
Dad.
This is interesting.
My answer. So my answer. Well, I would just. My answer would be me because I think, like, I don't know. I just wouldn't be against it. I'd be like,
See?
oh, these little crow's
Okay.
feet. Let me get those Botox.
See?
And I think Tom's kind of like, I'm
Old
fine.
school.
I look good. I don't need it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin.
So
I would not get plastic surgery.
no.
Yeah,
I think
maybe. No, never mind. I was going to go someplace.
I probably.
I know where you're going.
Dad's going to get a BBL,
What's that?
Brazilian butt lift.
Whoa.
I didn't even know that existed.
I like a
Change the answer.
tummy tuck.
My-
No, I would not do that.
No, I would not.
No,
I'm
did
doing it like I'm old
small
fashioned.
stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that. It would be more like
If I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do it the old fashioned way.
who would be more likely to pass out at a drinking game? I think I know the answer to this.
Kevin.
I think they both said Tom.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
What?
I think I can.
I don't even hardly drink.
That's what I'm saying. So
I
like,
know. How would
right.
I pass out at a drinking
because
game?
if you were participating, you'd get more screwed up quicker.
I would never.
and you would be
Kevin?
like, I'm out.
Kevin's known me for 25 years. How
True.
many times in 25 years have you seen me drunk? Period.
Not man.
Like
I could
once?
count them on one. I would count on
Maybe
one
like in
finger.
Vegas?
Maybe.
Vegas?
Yeah. Maybe one time where you're like, man, I'm pretty loaded. I got to
Where
go
it's
to
like
bed.
a decade or so ago
Yep.
in Vegas, or maybe
But
in
not
French
like
Lake,
not
right?
like sloppy. We're like, oh, we got to get Tom to bed.
Right.
It'd be like you like saying, Kevin, I got to get out of here. I'm
Right.
going to bed. I drank too much.
Right.
So that.
So
yeah.
like I would say I'm probably not going to win that one. Drinking contest, I think Kevin would.
I think that's right. Not. I'm not trying to show off. I just think that Tom doesn't drink. He just doesn't.
I
drink
mean, we all know you
much.
got issues with the drink.
Me and
you know?
bourbon.
Like,
my buddy Bourbon. Did my mic go off, John?
I was drinking.
No.
I can
No.
hear you. I
Okay.
was drinking this weekend though, which I haven't drank that much in a while. How much we did this weekend, and I didn't even drink a lot.
Oh yeah, we had a yeah.
When you get off the slopes though, and you're just like pounding beers, and they go down pretty smooth.
They sure
So,
do.
Yeah.
Right after a long day on the slopes.
Mhm.
All right. Next one is who would be most likely to join or has joined the Mile High Club?
I plead the
Easy
fifth.
question.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, Marissa.
I do not want
That's why I'm taking the fifth, dude.
Naughty,
Come on.
naughty.
Carrie Hall.
Marissa would not. Yeah, Jesus,
Carrie
man.
Hall.
I'm
She
never
was
mentioning her
she
name
was-
again.
So I was on this airplane with Carrie Hall.
No,
it was my
dude,
first
we were
kiss.
like second grade.
It's my first
boyfriend
kiss and
girlfriend.
the Mile High Club
Then
all
we went
at
on a
once.
class trip.
I'm never mentioning her name on Lockpot again. She was lovely and beautiful. She,
Yeah, so this goes back
in
to
second grade, for the record.
I agree.
Ew.
If I had to guess on this,
She's full for
God.
second grade.
We did not join the Mile High Club. We were just like holding hands, and we did one kiss in second or third grade. For God's sakes, it was a long time ago.
I agree. I think I would have voted for Tom on this. It goes back to the whole skinny dipping thing because I'd be worried about like getting in trouble.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely do it.
So yeah,
Marissa,
Dang,
FYI,
Kevin, I didn't realize you were such a square.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin's a rule follower.
I just get I'm just
Eagle
nervous
Scout.
about.
Kevin
You know.
doesn't want to get in trouble.
I'd be
Come
like-
on,
I try
you're an
not to.
adult.
I try not. Not
If-
that I can't or haven't.
unless I was in a
to.
private jet, I would not perform well at
Okay,
at
there
that
you go.
altitude.
Fair enough.
It's an altitude thing, right?
Commercial
Altitude
flight is what I would be.
sickness.
It's an altitude thing.
Yes, in altitude.
That's what he's going to blame.
Yeah.
It's the altitude.
It's like
I'm
the blood
sorry.
flow.
It's just the
It's
altitude.
the
I don't know what's
altitude.
going
That's
on
a
here.
solid excuse when you're at 33,000
I agree with you.
feet.
I would use
If you
it.
fail, you're just like,
I would
hey,
use
babe,
it.
it's obviously the altitude.
I don't think
Just-
I'm acclimated to this altitude yet.
Usually, I'm a monster, but right now, not so much.
I agree with you. Commercial flight would be very nerve wracking. Private flight, sure.
Yeah, I'd totally on a private flight. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But
Yeah.
yeah, commercial flight. It's not so much the crowd I'd be worried about. It's the germs in the bathroom.
I would be worried about the crowd and like how do you like all right, you go first
Right.
Go out.
You
And then
gotta do it.
I'll follow you like in 30 seconds.
The
I'll
guy
lock the
in the
door
front
again.
row is 100% aware of what's happening.
Fair.
Well,
What
you
if
have
he's
to do it-
sleeping?
Yeah, you do it when people are sleeping.
Yeah, on a long flight.
It's got to
Yeah,
be an
2 in the
international
morning.
big jumbo
Right.
plane.
Yeah.
like,
Agree.
where there's lots of bathrooms.
Or if
Or
you're
right
if you're in the
business class
yeah,
or in the
man.
pod.
You got one of those pods.
Just like
dude, it's
grab-
all, it
Ooh.
shouldn't even count
Yeah.
if you're in a pod.
Sure.
That's like a bedroom.
Everyone expects you to.
First-
Smells like sex in the first class.
All right.
So gross. You know that smell you
That
walk
is
in.
bad. All right. Who would you more? Okay. If you were trapped in an elevator, who would you rather be with? I know the answer.
I would say neither of us. How about that? We were both freaking crazy.
I would want to be by myself.
Yeah.
Well, they both said Kevin.
I would say Tom would be. So here, 2 theories on this. One, Tom gets really anxious over time in one place,
Yes.
like at a long meeting, or at a
Like
right. He's like,
20
okay, you know
minutes
what?
in.
Let's wrap this up, right? On the other hand, I was thinking about this. Tom's been in a submarine for 60 days.
When I was 18.
That's why he
So-
gets anxious. and-
Could be. So the
Thanks,
question
David.
is,
She
would he
knows
be
me
all
so
right?
well.
I think I'd be okay in a trapped elevator. I don't think I'd get too stressed out, but but then I thought maybe Tom would be better because he's been in a sub. And
No.
he wouldn't get like
No.
claustrophobic.
Kevin, I think whatever like gave me the ability to adapt to a submarine for months at a time is completely gone.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm nervous in this room. So like, no, I would not want to be trapped on an elevator. I'd go freaking nuts.
All right, there you go. And the final, the tiebreaker
This is the
was
tiebreaker, yeah.
who would have the worst of the two? Who would have the worst Tinder profile?
Easily dad.
No, it would be me. I would have the worst.
What does that mean?
Like
Like you
bio,
have a
their
bio.
bio.
picture.
Oh, my bio would be money.
Yeah, see, I agree.
See, that's
He's
why
got a-
his would suck.
Yeah.
It would just be like, I'm nothing but cash money, babe.
No, it wouldn't be
Hit me
like that.
up.
I would honestly, I'm so lazy. I would pull it from like Go Hammond's
Somebody cool.
description of me.
GPT.
My
It's just
bio.
he is the
GPT.
22nd mayor of Hammond. He was elected in 1983. It would be worded like that.
Jeff said
Yeah.
it would say want a party. That's it.
Oh,
Really?
There you go.
Oh, is that what you're supposed? I'm thankfully, I am woefully ignorant on anything with Tinder.
Tinder. I don't even know which one Tinder is.
I've never even logged on
It's
to
the
Tinder.
hookup app.
Is it the, like
That's the hookup
hetero
one?
or
It's
homosexual?
hetero. I think
Hetero,
Grindr's
okay.
the
Grindr
Grindr
is
is
a
the
get-
gay
yeah.
one.
So I'm
But-
told.
So, like, if you go on Tinder,
John's
Tinder
Grindr
straight
profile's
up, are you
crazy.
just looking to hook up if you go on Tinder, or do people go on Tinder and like fall in love and get married?
I think you're looking to
Yes,
hook up.
I think that. Oh, it's
No,
just
if
a hookup
you go
one.
on to hook up and yeah.
So if you get caught with Tinder, you're like, obviously, I'm trying to hook up with somebody,
Sure.
right? But what's
yeah,
the one?
but you're hooking up with people who are also on Tinder, so it's an understanding.
So it's just like a nightclub.
I think
Atmosphere.
eHarmony is like the one where
Yeah.
Harmony
yeah,
and
you have to
Bum-
like shell
Bumble.
out cash
Bumble?
for like
What's
a
that one?
legit one.
Isn't there
Bumble's
one
the
for, like,
we-
farmers and
Bumble's
stuff?
the one we messed around on 4-ites and just kept flip. You flip
Yeah.
one way if you like. And
Right.
Bumble
the women
also,
women
the
decide.
women have to
Right.
approach you first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of the other one.
No,
the big one.
farmersonly.com is the one you're thinking of.
Farmers only.
I know
He
there's
is
a
very
there's
familiar
a,
with
I
this,
know there's
Brian.
a Catholic single
Brian's
one.
listening right now. He's like, God damn,
How do
my
you
wife
think I
knows
found
every.
Brian?
How do you think the
That
on
is
the
not-
farmer
you
one?
found Brian
I found
online?
Brian on farmersonly.com.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle.
Definitely not.
That's right.
Plenty-o-fish.
I would like to also say that I agree with Phil's assessment that Jeff seemed like if ever was a negative connotation to the answer, Jeff would vote for me.
I love that.
So good job, though, guys. It
No,
was really
honestly,
entertaining
man,
and fun.
That's
Thank you.
why every once in a while it's good to like get off and like give ourselves a break. Because believe it or not, Lockpot is hard to put on every week for us. We all sacrifice to put this show on, and each show takes us about 2 hours to prepare, obviously, at least 2 hours. And then obviously you're doing the show, and we have 2 shows a week. Sometimes, run out of material and you need to take a break. So I appreciate everybody tuning in to a great show. I think Vez did a great job. He was in charge of that show, and it was very funny. So
Thank
thanks,
you.
John.
Yeah, really good job, John,
Thanks to
producing
Phil
that.
and Joe. I
Loved
think
it.
Phil tracked in mud already on your new carpet.
That's nice.
We'll send him a bill.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Hey, man, did you see that story about the Heavenly Valley ski resort out in Lake Tahoe? I've been to it dozens of times.
Yeah, because you grew up not far from there.
They have a gondola that leaves like the main village. It's right on State Line, which is where all the gambling takes place, and the gondola is real nice.
When you
and
say state line, what do you?
literally the state line
Like
of
the
California,
Nevada,
Nevada.
yeah, okay.
State Line is where Lake Tahoe is.
Is Tahoe on both sides?
Yes, on both sides.
So you can literally ski from from Nevada to California and vice versa.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Whoa.
there's also, when you're in Tahoe, there is like a very obvious point that you cross and suddenly gambling's legal
Yeah.
because there's like
That's
no
when you know
casinos,
you're in Nevada.
and then it's like 50 casinos.
Yeah, it was really pronounced back in the day too, but now because they have Indian gambling in California, so you see a lot of casinos
on both sides.
But yeah, you could ski into Nevada so far that you have to take a bus back to get back. That's how far you can ski in. I got trapped in Nevada one time because all the lifts got shut down.
End of the day.
And I was stranded in Nevada, and I had to call John Kennedy, who was on the trip with us, and he came and picked us all up in
Wow.
Nevada.
Whoa.
It was like a 20-mile ride for him to come and
I
get us.
remember that.
Yeah, we were way, like, because you could get on the wrong side of the mountain, and if the lift shut down, you're on the wrong side of the mountain, and you're not going to climb that mountain. You're going to have somebody pick you up. And so anyway, Heavenly's a huge place. The gondolas are the main way into the resort. Usually everybody's taking the gondola back down at the end of the day, okay? Because the face of Heavenly is like a double black diamond. People do it, but not me, okay? And I'm a good skier. No way in hell would I do the face of Heavenly. Some people do. Most people take the gondola back home, okay? Now, at the end of the day, they have a procedure at Heavenly Valley where if there's somebody in the gondola, they have to let the gondola get all the way down before they shut the gondola off.
Yep.
Right?
Supposed to. That's what the staff's there for.
And I'm sure there's some type of code, like, hey,
Well,
we
I'm
Or,
also sure that the staff is mostly teenagers on break or something.
for sure. Probably a lot of staff, not a lot of responsible staff, unfortunately. And in this case,
They probably like mark the cars have numbers.
yeah,
It's probably like, okay, car
Lady
52
in number 52
is last car out.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Something like that.
So it's
You
the
gotta
end of
get
the
radio
day,
it. You got to radio it, confirm it.
and when you're tired at skiing, like it's not safe to ski. In fact, we just had a trip with my city engineer Dean, who's a really good skier, and we skied 23,000 feet in one day, which is like
That's
15
insane.
miles. It was the most I've ever done in one day.
And remember, the runs out west are like you can be literally on a run for 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 3 miles, 4 miles long.
right.
Yeah.
So we're coming back, and we're all really tired. And when we said we were coming back, we were like 8 miles out there. I'm not even kidding. 7.5 miles from where we started. So we had to ski back. And while you're skiing back, you're also doing vertical, which is how I measure. I don't measure by miles. I measure vertical. So we get back, and we're real tired. And Dean was real tired. And on the last run, we were like a mile away. He fell and like hurt his shoulder really bad like, when he was tired. Right. So like the key is when you're tired, you just got to know you're tired. You got to get back because the mountain is just as tough as it was when you started.
Although in that situation, you didn't have a choice.
We had to get back. Yeah. So don't ski when you're tired like we did just this last trip. But in Heavenly, this young lady was skiing back, and she knows the face of Heavenly is the toughest part. She's literally one of the last people into the resort. She jumps on the gondola. They send her down, and then 2 minutes into the ride, the gondola stops, and they turn it off for the night.
Terrifying.
Dude,
Yeah.
those things are not warm. They're just, you're in there in full ski equipment.
She did not have her phone.
She did not have.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's a it's a little tin can.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being in a soda can,
Yeah.
hanging in
basically.
there with open to the wind and everything.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of sealed, but they're not. They're not just that. I mean,
They're not
there's no reason
insulated.
to be
Right.
really totally sealed because most of the time people on them are in full ski gear. You don't want. It's not like they have heat pumped in them or anything.
No.
Like Tom's right. It's like a tin can.
It's literally a tin can. And on that night, it got down to minus 5 degrees Celsius.
Whoa! I thought
Yeah.
it was 20. Oh yeah. Okay. So it said like
Celsius.
25
I
degrees.
know. I had to.
Fahrenheit.
So I busted out Google
Yeah,
real
wow,
quick.
look at
How
you.
cold is minus 5 degrees Celsius? It's like 23 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I heard. 25, 23. Okay.
With the wind blowing, it's like
no thanks.
10, 5
Yeah.
wind chill.
I hope she had good gear.
At least she had her gear.
Yeah.
And she had no phone, so she sat there all night.
And then they started her up in the morning.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Like, you mother.
Oh my
I would have
God.
been so pissed.
I'd have been so pissed.
She's gonna sue the shit out of Heavenly,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah. And
I mean-
some teenager lost their job that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Some
for
teenager
sure.
lost
And
their
some
$10 an hour
supervisor.
job. Oh my God, dude, that is so scary.
Yeah.
That is so scary.
Well, I mean, on thank goodness it was 23 degrees. I mean, could you imagine if it was like, we
Minus-
woke up,
if
it was
below
14.
zero?
14. I mean, what
if it was below zero,
If it was below zero, she probably would have died.
I mean, she would have
Yeah.
been hurting because even where she was sitting, because you have to leave all your gear on, and I dress really warm when I ski, so like I would have been probably okay, but it would have been freezing.
It'd have been a bad night.
It would have been a bad night because you have no blanket or anything.
And I'd be worried about like fingers and toes and stuff like that.
God, dude, that sucks.
Make sure to always bring extra hand warmers.
Man, I would have been freaking pissed when I got to the bottom. I would have been
Imagine
pissed.
Tom, he opens the
I'd be
gondola up. You
salty, man.
mother.
I'd be salty as hell, and I'd sue the hell out of Heavenly.
Yeah, you'd
And,
be like, I want a lifetime pass now.
dude, this lady's getting paid. She is.
Oh, I wouldn't return to that place.
Heavenly's pretty awesome though.
I was gonna say I might take a lifetime pass.
I would take a lifetime pass plus like
plus some
400
dough.
grand or something like that, right?
You got to regret. I mean, she's probably regretting not to. Do you guys ski without a communication device?
No.
Apple Watch, phone,
No.
Yep,
something?
I got everything.
Yep.
I mean,
And I'm
what?
tracking. Like I'm always tracking too. So like, I always.
Yeah, I want to know my stats, and like you can actually like link up. Like I on my slopes, I have Tom as a friend,
right.
so you can see like what he did during the day versus what you did, and stuff like that. It's kind of fun.
Kevin's depressed constantly when we ski. No,
Well, it's because Stats is so
Last year-
competitive, and he's
No.
just like, look how much I did.
no, you know what though? Honestly, we went skiing with a group. I'm not gonna mention names because but we went skiing with a group. I've never skied with better skiers.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, there were some really good skiers. There were
Region,
okay,
they're
so
from the region too.
yeah, we had so there was a run. There's no way I would ever go on this run.
Oh my god!
And these guys were like, "You got to go. It's actually groomed today. It's
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, so if you know anything about Beaver Creek,
Right.
Birds of Prey is a pretty insane area anyway.
It's the top lift,
Yeah,
and you go up, and it's all blacks coming down. Single
Yeah.
and double.
there's one way down that's not a black, right? And so
Well, it's
there-
a green, but it's a
I
green.
don't know
Like
what these
it's-
colors mean.
black diamonds are the hardest. Double black diamonds, it's like
What are
expert only.
greens?
expert only. Meaning, if you're on a double black diamond, you ever see like when people jump off and they like go for like 10 feet and then
Yes.
they
Yeah.
land and ski? That's double black. Okay. Single black diamond is just either tons of bumps, which are a bitch, or it's like ridiculously steep.
right?
Ridiculously steep.
Out
Like
west,
if you
right?
fall,
So, like-
you can't stop yourself. You'll just keep on skidding until you get to a blue.
So like a black in the Midwest is like a green or blue, probably like a blue in the
So
the
like
West.
green
right?
is easy,
Green
Yeah.
is easy, right?
Blue
For
is
novice
medium.
skiers. Blue is medium.
black is hard.
Yeah.
Black is hard, and
Right.
double black is
So we
insane.
take Birds of Prey lift,
black.
which is it's a green that's more like a blue, like Kevin said, and it's all single diamond, black diamond, and double black diamonds
Yeah.
come down.
Yeah, and there is a course at Beaver Creek, which is like you would see on TV called the Super G Men's, giant whatever course, and this is where the start is, and it's lit. So I've never been on a run that steep. Like, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Tom was before me, and basically it's all about like kind of skiing sideways, but at some point you obviously have to put your skis downhill, and that was the insane part.
John,
Hey,
you can't appreciate like this is what these guys are doing all the time on Super G, and like I think of it as like when I look at it, I think it's like a blue run. We look at it. I've never seen a freaking steeper run. And these guys they're not even like skidding. They just go straight down. It's literally straight freaking down.
I can't even imagine how these
You're
guys.
going 100 miles an hour.
I mean,
Oh my-
it's got to be 80.
They
right?
have nets.
70,
They have
80.
nets set up
Not
on
us,
this course.
John. Not us.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Yeah, we're going like 30.
Yeah.
like they have nets set up on the side. They're like car crash nets because the skier, if they lose control there,
Yeah.
you'll die.
Yeah.
They're going so fast they have to fall into these huge nets, and they're just like,
I can't even imagine crashing. We crashed not on that run. We didn't crash, but it was crazy. Like if you,
we did that run though, which was
yeah, it was pretty
just-
cool.
It was honestly like I know how to ski really well, but when I was on that run, it was like messing with
It
my
was
head.
terrifying.
I feared for my life.
It messed with my head, Lindsay, because you're like, I know how to turn, I know how to slow myself down, but when you're looking down the face of this freaking, I'm like, holy shit! It was a double black diamond. I've done them before. This is the first one I've ever skied down. Now
That's the first
it scared the shit out
double
of me.
black I've ever been on out
and it was
west.
legit, by the way. I would call it like it was extremely hard single black.
Yeah, I was going
Or-
to say because it was groomed, it wasn't like the double black that I would think of. So I always think of double blacks as not groomed. This was groomed double black, so we took it. It was crazy.
it was more like a single, but scary as hell.
Yeah. So all right,
Awesome.
we did
Thanks.
it.
Thanks for hanging
Thanks
with
for
us.
reminding me of PTSD of that.
Let's go ahead and do some ads, and we're going to come back, and we're going to. Kevin wants to update a mistake he made.
Yes,
It doesn't happen, but once a season, maybe once every few seasons, but
it happens.
and it concerns WJOB personality
Yeah, Chuck Pullen.
Chuck Pullen, who was recently appointed to the board in St. John. So
Yeah, congrats
We'll
to
come back
St.
and talk
John
about
and
you,
to
Chuck.
Chuck.
So, all right, let's go ahead and do some ads. Again, we're coming from the Powering Indiana Lake County Studios, IBEW Local 697, and NICA proudly bring you to Powering Indiana Lake County. With over a century of experience, they've been safely wiring the region. From powering corporations along the lakefront to lighting up homes across Lake County, Powering Indiana Lake County is your trusted source for electrical professionals. Join them as they continue to light the way for Northwest Indiana. Visit Powering Indiana Lake County at www.poweringindiana.org.
Calumet Brewing, it's time to experience Michelob Ultra with only 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, and 4.2% ABV. The perfect way to start 2024 and keep those resolutions in check. It doesn't matter if you're kicking back after a workout, hitting a pickup game at the park, or heading out to a day out on the slopes. Be sure to enjoy a superior light beer that's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra is brewed to be a complement to your healthy lifestyle.
Whoa.
Excuse me. Head over to Cal Brew or the Michelob Ultra websites and social media pages for details on this great family of beers. Enjoy the lifestyle with beers and cheers responsibly.
Prestmer Insurance Company. For decades, the Ron J. Prestmer Insurance Agency has been your trusted neighbor right on Indianapolis Boulevard, serving all your insurance needs. Their wide range of insurance products and services, including auto, home, business, and life insurance, have helped over 1,000 individuals and businesses throughout Chicagoland and the Midwest. Call Ron or Ronnie today at 219-844-0103. They're here to protect what matters most to you.
Tortillas Nuevo Leon sets the gold standard in Mexican cuisine across the Midwest. Look for their iconic red and white label at your local grocery store. Indulge in the finest Mexican products crafted with local expertise and savor the taste of authenticity. Discover the flavors of Tortillas Nuevo Leon today.
Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia de todo corazón. Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia, de todo corazón.
Lindsay getting crazy back there.
Oh, yeah.
MCR Partners.
The throwing of the paper was awesome.
Are you seeking expertise in economic development, finance, and planning? Look no further than MCR Partners, your go-to professionals for comprehensive solutions. Their dedicated team is ready to assess your opportunities and ensure the successful completion of your projects. Discover the difference MCR Partners can make in navigating the intricacies of economic development. Stay informed by connected by visiting our website at mcrpartnersllc.com. For personalized assistance, reach out to Matt Reardon at 219-741-9511. That is Matt Reardon at 219-741-9511.
Thanks to our sponsors, and thank you to our studio sponsor, Power in Indiana, Lake County.
Please help out our sponsors. They help out Lockpod, and if you're a Lockpod fan, then frequent our customers, please.
Yeah, I just actually had occasion to talk with Ronnie Prestmer about, and this is something you don't really think about, but like having an insurance policy for a one-day party. Like a party, and they'll like, if you're having an event and you're worried about serving liquor and whatever, they'll do it.
We go to Ronnie all the time, right, Lynn?
We do that for all of our events.
Yeah,
That's probably why he was talking about it.
We have annual insurance for all of our events.
But they'll do it one day. Like they'll do one like for 219 day.
Right.
Let's do a policy, something like that. So.
Right.
Just in case.
Yep.
So
there's something. This happened, John. I'm curious about your take on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, Mayor Tom's talked about that. I've got it. Smith Circus has a new office, new studios here.
Beautiful.
And one of the things is you're like missing equipment, right? So we have a TV. I was trying to hook up my laptop through an HDMI cable, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have a long enough HDMI cable in this conference room now. I need a longer one. So I get on Amazon, and John actually helped me. Thank you, John. I got on Amazon and I was like, he said, just order Amazon Basics. It's easy. So I get a 15-foot and a 25-foot Amazon HDMI cable. 9 a.m. I order it. 11 a.m. in Munster, it shows up.
That's crazy.
I was like,
2 hours?
Yeah.
Was it one of those little drones?
I'm not surprised, right? I was like, how the hell? I did not. So maybe I'm just out of it, but I had no idea
That's awesome.
that Amazon is that quick now.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Chat had that same experience. I've never had an experience like that here, like outside of the big city. I know in the big city you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Chicago, you can be like, hey, I need this, and it shows up in the half hour.
I know that during the holidays, like usually it's like within 24 hours I get whatever I order. During the holidays, it definitely slowed down for me, and I thought that I had lost my Prime account, but it turns out it was just backup because of the holidays.
How do you know if you have a Prime account? I wonder if I do.
Buy it.
Yeah.
It'll allow you to go Prime.
how you
you pay $100.
What's the difference?
John?
It's like $100 a year, and you get guaranteed 2-day shipping.
Yeah.
Free.
Oh, really?
Free.
Well,
I mean, not
should
free.
check
I
that
guess
out.
you
And
pay
a
it.
bunch of other stuff.
I guarantee
Amazon
Marissa has
Music.
it.
Oh yeah, I get Amazon
Prime
Music,
Marissa does,
Amazon
but
Prime.
I am my own man.
Oh, that's true. Your Amazon account?
I'm like old school Amazon.
Do you,
I'm like retro.
this is like
You
Tom
pay for
before
shipping?
this is like Tom before Apple Music, where
I
you
know.
paid for every
It's like-
download of every song.
Yeah, dude. You guys gotta
He's
tell me
old
these
school
things.
Amazon. It's still.
I didn't even know this
bookstore.
existed.
Yeah, Tom's like, I just get my books there.
Yeah, isn't that where you? Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? It's just a bookstore, right?
yeah, no.
I'm gonna go and get my Christmas gifts at Borders.
By the way, your freaking Apple Music recommendation was huge for me.
Thank you.
though. It's like, you know why? Not so much for the music. It's for the live concerts that they play. And for a
everything.
Dead fan, you're
Everything
like,
on
oh
there.
my God, I'm
Well, and
downloading.
you just download.
I download the concerts I go to off of Apple Music.
without a doubt.
Yeah, and Apple Music also. Does it play Lockpod?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
it
Apple
does.
Podcast.
Apple
does.
Pod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We should be
subscribe,
on Apple
everyone.
Music. We should be on Apple Music.
Start singing. You're the singer in this group.
No,
we
I'm
are
not.
on Apple Music.
Let's
Well,
drop a song on Apple Music.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
let's just put
Tortillas
our
Nuevo
intro-
Leon. I mean, come on. Isn't-
Tortillas Nuevo Leon. Hey,
It hits
Kevin,
the charts.
didn't Kevin make a mistake
I
recently
did.
that we
Oh,
wanted to
yeah.
bring up?
I
Kevin was
did.
trying to distract us from that.
He's always like risking litigation, bringing stuff up improperly, and this is one of those where, you know.
I don't think I risked litigation on this one. I actually, so Tom was talking about St. John's newest appointment to their Economic Development Commission.
a
former-
public figure.
Sure, former Libertarian
Party chairman.
chairman,
Right.
who
County
has-
party. Right.
Yeah, no, I think was he state or county?
No, he was county.
Lake County Libertarian
right.
chairman, who resigned, or maybe I don't know if he I don't know. The
He resigned after
circumstances.
bad press came out because he said the gangbangers are taking over in Hammond when two African American council people were taking their
Yes.
positions in the city, and he got lit up for that statement. For
And taken out
obvious
JOB
reasons.
for a while, I think.
Taken out JOB
Yeah.
for at least a year. It was for obvious reasons. He had to step down as chairman. It was, I'm not saying he's a racist guy. I'm not going to say that, but it was a dumbass statement. Okay. It was a dumbass statement. He knows it's a dumbass statement. He suffered consequences because of that dumbass statement.
So I had mentioned that somewhere around that time, maybe it was a little before, because maybe it was like during the congressional race or something like somewhere in that time frame, where Chuck was on JOB and he just lost it, I guess is the way I'd put it. And I thought he had like an F McDermott shirt on, but I found a photo of it.
Turns out
and it turns
was-
out it was an impeach McDermott shirt, which he then
You suck.
you got
You
that
totally-
photo, John? Which he then here's him flipping off the camera, where he rips open, showing that great bod. I think maybe he's improved since this time and he's gotten in shape, but showing off his bod and flipping off the camera with an impeach McDermott shirt. So congratulations to the town of St. John on their newest Economic Development Commissioner.
Yeah, he'll
Here he
fit
is.
right in. But yeah, he doesn't like me, obviously. He wanted me impeached. It didn't happen, obviously. I'm in my 6th term. He was flipping off the camera. He got booted off of WJOB for that. Yeah,
Did he spell your name? There's only one T in that shirt.
I think it's in the fold.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, the other T is in the fold.
it's in one of the folds.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I'm
you
sure he's-
corrected that.
Yeah,
Kevin, though.
I just want to make sure
was
that
the
was
right thing
clear.
to do.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's Chuck, the newest Economic Development Commissioner in the town of St. John, flipping off me.
On WJOB.
FCC broadcast. Welcome to St. John, Mr. Commissioner. All right.
And he
And
was in
thanks for
chat
listening.
earlier.
Yeah, thanks for listening, Chuck. We
Oh yeah,
appreciate it.
he's not in chat now.
That's all right. We appreciate him.
He's somewhere out
It
there
looked like a
in the
chat
ether.
GPT bot was.
Oh,
there for
could
a
have been.
while.
I think there's some folks tuning in like on the edge of their seat to see about this Gabe Whitley thing.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you want to do
Really?
some ads and come back on
Yeah.
this?
Gabe
one?
Whitley?
We should talk about this.
Because I hear there's a big debate going to take
That's what
place.
that's what I heard. So.
Oh,
By the way-
Chuck is in chat. He is.
Oh,
in
hey,
chat.
Chuck.
There he is.
What
What's
is
up, Mr.
the
Commissioner?
debate
Nice to see you.
about? I'm confused.
I'm
what
not
you
sure
guys
either.
are
We're
talk
gonna
about.
set the
I'm
record.
not sure
We're
at
gonna
all.
Clear the air.
Oh,
But like, why would I debate Gabe? These are good questions. Like,
We're just going to talk about some stuff like, oh yeah, the migration patterns of swallows, or
Let's just
something
get into
random.
it.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Chuck's saying we have revisionist history. It's
Okay.
funny. Just
That's
Chuck.
all right.
Maybe you can describe the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could do it on his podcast. So.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and do some ads. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit of Gabe Whitley and the debate that he is proposing between the two of us, right?
Yeah.
And then what else we have after that, Kev?
We're going to talk about actually an interesting article that actually Jill
Oh,
suggested for Lindsay to talk about. It's a story about in Ohio about a woman
Whoa.
who had a non-viable
It's about a
fetus
woman.
and a miscarriage,
Oh.
and there's a nurse involved in a call to the police. So it's an interesting story.
You're not going to like what I have to say about the nurse part specifically.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'll like or dislike. I just want to hear what you have to say.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do some ads. We'll come back and we'll get into it. Byway Brewing is a family-friendly microbrewery, and they welcome you to their spacious tap room and their outdoor patio. Enjoy award-winning craft beer, a chef-driven menu, and craft draft cocktails. Their unique brewing equipment and production facility provides a perfect backdrop for private events, whether it's a bridal shower, a reunion, or a corporate party. With their new food truck, they can cater your corporate and private events off-site. Customer service is their top priority at Byway Brewing. Just off 8094 at the Kennedy Avenue South exit. Discover more at bywaybrewing.beer.
Kuklakis Law, are you currently navigating complex legal challenges, unsure of where to turn for guidance? Your search ends here with Kuklakis Law, your trusted partner for legal solutions in Indiana and Illinois. Whether you're seeking expert representation for real estate transactions, need assistance in forming your business, or have experienced a personal injury at work or in a car crash, Kuklakis Law is here for you. No matter the nature of your legal issue, our team is ready to help. Call us today at 219-671-6347 to schedule your free consultation in Hablamos Español.
Rogers Roofing. When you demand nothing but the best for your home and family, trust the industry leader, Rogers Roofing. For over 54 years, they've been transforming homes in Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland. Their commitment to quality shines through in their roofing, siding, gutters, and windows, all backed by the most comprehensive warranties in the business. Visit their website at Rogers, that's ROGERS roofing.com, or call 219-933-9145 to schedule your free consultation and get on their spring schedule. That's RogersRoofing.com or 219-933-9145. At Rogers Roofing, we expect nothing less than excellence every time.
Misprint Printing.
There they are.
Elevate your brand with Misprint, the premier printing and sign solution in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. With a 30-year legacy of excellence, their experienced team, led by Rick Baltensberger, combines innovation and technology to deliver top-quality signs and printing, always on time and within budget. Visit them at misprintusa.com to bring your vision to life today. Misprint, your partner for creating impactful visual solutions.
Thank you to our sponsors and our studio sponsor, Powering Indiana Lake County.
Hey, do you want me to kick this off?
Sure.
Yeah, give us the review.
So
Please.
do you guys remember we were like regaling the other day about some previous episodes, and one of our favorites was the Trump rally.
Yeah, in front of my house.
Yeah.
That was a pop-up
Yeah.
episode. We had
Huge
55,000 views.
Unbelievable.
Biggest Lockpod episode in history.
And that's when we started talking about this gentleman, Gabe Whitley, who has run for office. And can you guys?
I think he was a congressional candidate. Maybe he is a congressional
He
candidate.
ran for U.S. Senate too, didn't he? Or,
I don't know because he didn't get the signatures. That's
okay.
for sure.
Right.
so.
But he's a Republican,
Southern Indiana.
Southern
Yeah,
Indiana Republican.
He used to be a big Trump guy. Apparently,
Yeah,
he's
he
not
is
now,
like disavowed Trump.
which is very shocking to me.
Yeah.
But that's when it came up. I think I just made the remark, Kevin, would you have Gabe on for an interview?
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turned into something. It turned into now a debate, not just an interview.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gabe
a
took that.
debate.
Really?
Yeah, let me
On
What are we,
Lockpod?
what are we
No. Afterwards,
Like, look at this great
is
photo we
what-
made of you.
this
I
is
know
what
that is
appeared.
really nice. That's the picture I usually use when I supply it for debates.
Well,
It's-
that's the picture that the Times uses when they're mad at you.
yeah, that is the picture they use when they're. Look at how evil I look. Like my pointed. Do I have pointed eyebrows like that?
I don't think so.
I'm like,
I agree with you. That does not look like your eyebrows.
they
Maybe
jacked with my eyebrows.
And Gabe is all smiles. And
Yeah.
so this
Aw.
is. I don't know if Gabe. Oh yeah,
I look like I was on a bender, dude. Like,
Whitley. Gabe accepts Tom's debate challenge Monday, February 12th, 2020.
He's already got
11
it
a.m.
scheduled.
Eastern. Did you know about this, Tom?
no.
What do you got going at 10 a.m. Central on the 12th of February?
Yeah, I think that time is not good, but it should be
Yeah.
an evening
That's
prime
Sure.
time,
That's a
7
Monday.
p.m.
Yeah,
Like, what's
Dad's
isn't
got
Gabe?
stuff to do.
Isn't Gabe at
It's
work?
online. Where do I just go online that day, Gabe? I'll just like log on and I'm sure you'll find me, right?
We'll
Who's
make
the
some
moderator?
comments.
What a jack.
He's the moderator.
Like, he's like, I have no idea what this is. He's got like an event set up.
Well, the good thing is it's got a lot of play. So far,
people
there's 3 people that are going and 3 are interested.
It's Gabe and his 2 alter egos.
And I'm the 3 accounts that are interested. I'd like
So-
to be-
Really?
nope.
Yeah, I don't know how this went from an interview, like a friendly. I remember Tom saying like, we're not going to go hard on you. We're just
Yeah.
going to talk. And it turned into a debate with Tom looking evil right here.
I think we should
Looking
revoke
evil.
his.
Yeah, we didn't have a real invitation. We were just talking, right?
Well, even
it's been revoked regardless.
Yes, Gabe, it's been revoked.
Well,
You
here
can't come on
Okay.
our podcast.
You can't come on our podcast.
You're not allowed.
That's right. It's been revoked.
No Gabes allowed in here.
That's right. We've never had a Gabe, and we're not planning on having a Gabe on this show.
0 Gabes.
So this is great, though, John. Go ahead and run this. Let's get these. Let's make sure chat knows where to go.
Yeah. Oh, should we put this link in chat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Honest Gabe Report.
Honest Gabe.
I think it says radio station.
I love that. It's like a play on Honest Abe.
does he
Good
have
job.
a podcast
awesome.
That's
too?
good.
Gabe, kudos to that.
That is good
But
stuff.
there's a poll going on right now from Honest Gabe Report.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think will win the Left of Center podcast debate? Team
So we're
Gabe
sponsoring this
or
debate.
Team Tom? Cast your vote now. We're gonna put
How much do I have?
well-
How much do I have?
Right now, he's out.
currently zero.
What?
Yeah,
And he's got 100%.
Like, I can't. Honest Gabe. 100%
All
of the
right.
people think Honest
Well,
Gabe.
wait,
would-
can we vote right now, John?
I think
can we
so.
just
Let's see.
let's click Tom. Okay, well, now you.
Oh, okay. All right. There's five.
So now
four-
it's 80-20.
That means that
Right.
5 people have voted so far.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna take this.
Chad,
We're gonna
you
take
have
this
the
shit
link.
over.
You
I
have the
hardly
link.
think-
Go ahead and vote.
If I debated Gabe Whitley, I would make him look like a bumbling idiot. Okay? Like, honestly, honest Gabe. Honestly, Gabe.
That was good. You know, one of the things though about and as I was kind of going through Gabe's, and he's got several different pages. The Honest Gabe Report. There's some sort of news something that he always links to, these news articles that are poorly written.
Here are
is
the
one of
pages.
his things.
I'm guessing these are the pages he has in addition to that, Kevin.
That
Just
are
based on what I'm
commenting.
seeing in chat.
Okay.
Honest Gabe Report,
Mm-hmm.
Kyle O'Donnell, Spencer McDaniel, Hypocrisy of Chat GPT. I'm guessing these are all run by Gabe. I'm guessing. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so
their
he's got a
bot
bunch.
farms.
And the thing of it is, though, he was a DeSantis guy, which I was kind of surprised about. But he also is denounced Trump.
Oh, God. Hold on.
do
Hold
we
on.
got?
Hold on.
Oh, look at
Hold
this
on.
update. Breaking news. The Who's Gonna Win Gabe versus Tom debate is taking a turn. Tom McDermott is now leading 72 to 28%.
Oh, wow. That happened quick.
was
Shit
fast.
changes quick around these parts, Gabe.
Congratulations.
Honest Gabe is getting his butt kicked, 72 to 28.
I think this is the true debate right here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This
Get on
is
it, Lock
awesome.
Pod.
Keep voting.
Get on it, Lock Pod.
It was 100-0. You were losing.
So hold it. I appreciate our fans for stepping up and making things right in the world. So, John, how do we find this link?
I put it in
He
chat.
put- oh, it's in chat.
Please.
And you can
like,
search
make this
Honest
right.
Gabe Report.
Yeah,
The
just
Honest
search
Gabe Report.
Honest
Go to
Gabe.
chat on Facebook if you're a streamer, and go to the Honest Gabe Report and make sure that Tom McDermott is going to beat Gabe Whitley in this debate. Okay?
77-23
But
now.
vote honestly. If you don't think Tom's
Yeah,
going to win,
whatever,
vote
whatever.
honestly.
Honest Gabe.
So Jeff Long, go ahead. Vote for Gabe.
Yeah, right.
I think there should be a secret third option. Like you
Lindsay,
know.
LMP,
Yeah. Vote
Yeah.
for LMP.
like a write-in.
A vote for Tom McDermott is a vote for me.
I agree with
That's
that.
right. I'm good. By the way, if I could debate a U.S. Senator and do a good job, Honest Gabe, I think I could hold my own with Honest Gabe, right?
He has denounced Trump, which I just find to be
Yeah.
shocking.
Dude.
This guy
Gabe,
led the Trump parade.
Gabe.
The Trump parade.
I thought we had that
no,
fellowship.
No, the man
Trump
is
supporters.
given information about his selected candidate and then reassesses every once in a while and decides to go with another candidate. That's okay. That means he's mature.
In chat, this is awesome. Somebody put in caps, stop the count. And then it was Gabe said that. Stop the count.
Here's Gabe's latest thoughts on Trump.
Okay.
So he said Trump ended his campaign. He is
No, he
not
said
going to.
DeSantis ended his campaign.
Sorry, DeSantis ended his campaign. Correct. Sorry. And Honest Gabe announces he will not publicly support any presidential candidate this year.
Dude.
That is a breaking announcement.
Trump
from
is
Gabe Whitley.
doomed.
Yeah. So
Trump is shaking in his boots right now.
some of this stuff I read from Gabe, he
We're-
says,
yeah,
"I will not ignore someone who led a deadly riot on our
Look
nation's
at you, Gabe.
capital."
Look at you, Gabe.
Agree with you, Gabe. Agree
Look
with
at
you.
you, Gabe.
Wow, I don't.
Keep
this
going.
man has standards.
I like it, Gabe. Looking good.
He's
Destroy
a
our
true
economy, deteriorate our southern border, kill my generation with fentanyl, and want to send us to a bogus war. I assume he's talking about Biden there.
No, I think he's talking about Trump.
Look at you,
no,
Gabe.
he's saying
Gabe's coming around.
he said they all have many flaws.
All right.
Gabe's coming around. I like that.
I'm proud to be an independent thinker in my Republican
Good
Party.
job, Gabe.
This is why I think Gabe should come on the show.
Okay,
not as a
well.
debate, but just an interview.
No,
Yeah, if he wants to Skype in and have an interview, we'll think about it.
But if we're gonna have an online debate, Gabe, give me a heads up where I'm supposed to be. What time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna log on to my Yahoo and just like wait for you. Okay, just tell me where to go.
Talk to my scheduler.
All right, we're gonna refresh this poll and see where we're at, and then we're gonna move on.
All right, yeah, we are.
Here we are. All
73-27.
Oh, dang.
Gabe's got the.
Someone voted for Gabe.
What the hell is?
Must be Chuck Pullen.
What the hell is
I
going on?
think it was Kevin.
If you hit the percentage, does it say who votes, Jim or John? If you hit the number.
Oh, this would be classic. Look
Oh.
at that.
It does.
Oh,
It
yes.
does.
Wait,
Wait. We gotta see who voted
for Gabe.
Hold on.
Kyle O'Donnell, Gabe Whitley, Lake County Young Republicans, Charlie
Thanks for
Callis,
listening,
Young
everybody.
Conservatives Indiana,
Charlie
Chuck
Callis,
Pullen,
nice. Thanks for
and
listening,
Dominic
guys.
Martin.
Welcome
There's his
to
voters.
Lockpod.
Hey,
We appreciate you all.
This Lake County Young Republican. Should I join this?
Yes.
You're
You're
not
young.
You're not young.
You're not
anymore.
young.
No, I'm young.
No.
But I've seen some of their stuff, and I don't know,
Just
man.
because
Like,
you wear Yeezys doesn't mean you're young.
they need
Hey,
it.
do it just to follow what's going on.
And John, can you please put our vote back up so we get
Yeah.
credit
All
because we
right.
took it down. All right.
All right, why don't we move on? We've given Super Bowl matchup set, by the way. Did you know that, Kevin?
Yeah.
It is, and congrats to John for picking it. He picked Niners and Chiefs.
Good
Yes.
pick.
Yes.
I thought the Ravens would win, and I thought the Niners would win.
Boy, talk about if I was a Ravens or a Lions fan, I would be just so bummed because I feel like both those teams gave those games away.
Then the championship games were good. Both of them were.
Yeah. And they, oh man, the Lions came out so strong and they just gave it away.
Well,
that fumble
49ers.
But 49ers are tough.
Yeah.
don't
They're
get
going to
me
win the Super Bowl.
And Brock Purdy is way underrated, I think. Or
49
not even underrated. Like, he's pounded by some of the fans there, and I just don't get it.
Well, I mean, we sort of pound our quarterback out here, too.
That's
It's
true.
sort of the job
you
of
guys
the quarterback.
Quit saying pound in
Sorry.
quarterback.
Sorry.
I like it.
That's weird.
I like
didn't
it. I like it when Lindsay has a dirty mind like that.
Yeah,
but
wow.
Ew.
Where's
I
that
know,
come
right?
from?
I know, right? Hey, Taylor Swift was shown every time Travis Kelce scored, every time he caught a ball.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to Kevin, and he was bitching and moaning the whole time. Every time, I'm like, Kevin, if freaking,
I was getting irritated.
I was
like,
getting
"All
so
right, I
irritated.
get it."
I'm like, can you imagine if Michael Jackson back in the day went to a 49er game or went to a Bear game? They'd be constantly filming him, and Kevin would be like, "Oh, look, Michael Jackson's there." But because it's Taylor Swift, Kevin is getting violent. I don't
know.
understand it.
It would be, I would say, anybody that just kind of takes over the football game because of their personality. That's what I had an issue with.
But what I'm saying
and I'm
is-
not anti Taylor Swift, by the way. I think seems like a very nice girl,
I don't know.
woman.
Your words say that
and
you're a hater.
I just don't. I guess I just get irritated when it's like, okay, now she's a football fan. Now she's a Chiefs fan.
How did you know she
She's
wasn't a football
Maybe
fan?
she was. She had an Eagles jersey on for the Super Bowl before.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it just seemed like they were just going to her every time. Like, okay, great. Yeah, you're cheering. Yes, you're excited. I don't know.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, she's in a skybox.
Mm-hmm.
She's not the one saying, "Hey, do me a favor, put the camera on me every
Good
time."
point. Good
right?
point.
There's probably a guy doing this, by the way.
Yep.
I'm sure it's a man that's making a decision to put her on every time they get
fair point.
right? And there was one time they put it on her, and she said, "Please go away." You could see her mouth it. She doesn't want to be on TV.
Interesting.
It's get the damn camera off her because I think it's awesome. I love Taylor Swift.
Well,
I'm a big fan. I think she's beautiful and as a person, and I think she's beautiful, period. She's a very nice person, and she goes there, and people are yelling at her, "You're ruining football." It's shut your mouth.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
She's going to a football game to watch her boyfriend play. Shut your mouth.
So
She's not doing shit to football.
Maybe my complaint should be more about the producer of the show.
Yeah.
All right, I think you.
Who's
I think
probably
you
a
switched-
guy.
I think you switched my mind.
It's
not her fault that they
it's a
keep
series
showing her.
of dudes that are filming her.
Fair.
Do you
Right?
know how many,
All right.
they're
I'm
probably
good
getting
with that.
crazy ratings, and people are talking about their football games and tuning in on Twitter and all that. This is definitely just a business play, and they're
For
just
sure.
using her for views.
She has definitely helped the NFL.
And you know what?
It's
All
helped-
these
she's
And she has helped Travis Kelce.
For sure, right? Travis Kelce's on every damn commercial on Sunday now. You can't not see him now.
Yep.
So this has been a great relationship for him.
Great business relationship.
She's pulling him up.
And personal relationship.
And he's
probably.
pulling her into a different category. This is totally made up. I don't believe
She's
this
pulling
is
him
real.
into a different category.
She's
too.
pulling
Yeah.
him into pop mainstream
Yeah,
media.
agree.
He's pulling her into the NFL,
NFL.
with all dudes like us.
But see, and all these dudes are just upset that their wives are suddenly paying attention to football.
Little girls are going around with football stuff on,
Hell
little
yeah.
tiny
I don't wanna-
girls.
I don't wanna-
They're
grew
wearing
up-
Chiefs stuff.
I grew up going to Notre Dame games. I
Right.
love football. Football's great.
But see,
And,
that's what I mean,
know,
Lindsay. When you say,
dig it.
people are mad that their wives are watching, I don't want to discount certain women that love football
Marissa
to
loves
begin
football.
with. Yeah.
Oh, well,
just
no,
a-
what I'm saying is that, like, so I see the trend of, like, men who are using football as an excuse to get away from the house. And hang out.
And like, what are you doing on the couch with me?
Exactly.
I'm gonna watch my football game.
This is my day.
Yeah, Sunday is my day. I watch
That's
this stuff
interesting.
football,
That is
and then
interesting.
Now
That is
my wife
interesting.
wants to hang out with me.
What are you doing? This is my
Get
day.
out of here. It's time to hang out with
I'm
the
going
boys.
to B-dubs to watch the game. Can I come? No. This is my day. That's
good point.
interesting.
I love
Linz.
that.
That's why we have Linz on the show, right?
The woman's perspective.
She busts out the
Great
women's
perspective.
perspective.
Yeah.
This
Well,
last story.
Do you want to move this to next week or keep going?
This
It's
is
gonna
like-
be a,
Let's move it to next. I mean,
All right, let's do it next Tuesday.
Because this is like a
I
pretty
agree.
lighthearted
Pretty
show.
heavy.
This is like coming back with like
Yeah.
some of the
Some
repercussions
pretty
of the tough
severity.
abortion laws, and
Around
this
the
seems like
country.
it should be a whole separate discussion in
Agree.
itself, right?
Next Tuesday, Linz.
Okay.
All right, so we can
I'll
all
be
study it a little bit more, and we can make it its own topic, right?
Agree.
Yeah, because I didn't get to dive in, and I feel like there's going to be some developments between now and next week anyway.
I like
Okay, good.
it. Let's take this one. This is a great topic. It shows that how screwed up America has become with the overturning of Roe versus Wade and some of the repercussions that happens with that.
And
But this is
unintended consequences.
unintended consequences. And this is such an intense story. I don't think we could just throw it on at the end of a lighthearted show. you know?
I agree.
Okay. So we're coming back. We appreciate Jill. This is a great story, but we're going to move it to next week. And I want to say thank you to all of our buddies listening, Chuck Pullins of the world, Charlie Callises, the Gabe Whitleys, all the young Republicans. You're welcome to listen to Lockpod. And be honest with you, when we have guests on Lockpod, I want you to hear this. If we have you on our show, I don't care who it is, we're going to be gentlemen and gentlewomen to you. You're a guest, and we're going to be good hosts. So we do sincerely appreciate you all listening to the show.
Reach out to Steve Kellogg if you'd like to be a guest, and we'll see if we can fit you in.
Steve Kellogg.
Steve@lockpod.com.
Yeah.
Steve@lockpod.com.
Think about the people you've had on the show that former opponents
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
races.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We had
Republican elected officials.
yep.
Cow Guy.
Cow
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Kevin gave him COVID.
I tried to. It didn't work. No, we appreciated him coming on. Loved that show. It was great having that discussion.
I would have any guest, and I would be a professional host. I would not like it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we joke around a little bit here, but at the end of the day, if you're in the studio or you're on Skype as one of our guests, we're going to treat you with respect.
Agree.
Yeah.
Because we want to have more guests.
Of
And the only
course.
way we're going to be able to have guests is if we're not jerks. And we're not going to be a jerk to anybody that's a guest on our show. That's just the way it is.
John, can you
I
click the
might.
button? You took our vote off. I just want to make sure we're.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
There you go.
So
Right.
this is how we end with the latest results. The debate chat. The poll is saying 74% Tom, 26% Gabes.
All right.
Still a little too
Incredible.
close.
3-1.
Still a little too
Still
close.
too close.
I got a vote.
Right. All right. Thanks, Linz. Great job today. Lindsay was bringing it today.
I guess
Always.
that's just what happens when I get a little caffeine early in my system.
You were
That's what
bringing
happens
it.
when you get some Victoria's Secret glasses.
That's right. Now that you could see, bringing a whole different
I don't have my
energy.
glasses yet. I'm still blind.
All right.
Jay Vez, thanks, man. Thanks
Yeah.
for doing Friday's show. Honestly, it's nice to get a break. And that was a
John's like wins mine.
It'll come, I'm sure.
No,
and we're
John's,
gonna have Chris
everybody
fill in
during.
or-
I know everybody during the season needs at least one break, and that was my break. So thanks, Kevin Smith. Thanks for being my partner.
Sir,
We slept in the same room.
we did.
Aw.
Same bed.
No,
No.
You
not
guys
same
held
bed.
hands.
Guys don't do that, man.
Mm.
You
6'2".
like intertwined
Guys in
your
their
feet?
50s don't do that.
Guys in their 50s don't do that. It's
Huddle
women
for
in their
warmth?
50s do though. It's weird.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
I
man.
think so.
It's because guys are gross,
The older women
Lot of
get, they
farting,
realize that
snoring.
men are disgusting. And
scratching,
That's right.
stuff like that. Women don't do that. That's why you can sleep together. Thanks, Kev. It was
Yeah.
nice sleeping with you.
Yeah, same.
And thanks to our Lockpod audience. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like and follow. Don't forget to share. Talk to your friends. And if you have important friends in Hollywood, definitely pass this this thread on to them.
Yep.
Appreciate you all. Love you all. This is wrapping up season 11, episode 7. We will be back on Friday with your favorite Midwest's most dangerous podcast. Take care, everybody. Lockpod is out.